Hey guys, welcome back. How you guys doing today? You are here in the awesome toy box with your host T Roy. How you guys doing? So today I have auction win. I have a one little mail call, pickups from my half price books, as well as I went to Retro Expo in Plano today, which is Saturday. So you guys should be watching this probably Sunday or Monday. So actually, this one's gonna launch on Monday. So just to let you know, it's my birthday today. So if you're watching this on Monday when I launch it, July 15th, it's your boy T Roy's birthday. Feel free to wish me happy birthday in comments. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't turn down the love. But so since is my birthday weekend, I got to go a little bit more spendy than I would normally go. Had a great yard sale too, so I got a little extra fundage. And with that being said, I know you're probably and I got a new hat. Like my new hat, guys. I'm gonna put it back on the way I normally wear them, but awesome X-Men hat. So I had to show off the X-Men hat. Love to X Council. Oh, anyways. First off, let me show you what I got here first. So these first two are pickups from the mail. I got these from Mile High Comics, which if you've ever make it to Colorado, go see Mile High Comics. It's an amazing comic store. But they were having a 65% off sale. So I got both of these comics you can already see for $60. And you couldn't normally buy one of them, not in these conditions that they're in. But there you have X-Men number 111. And X-Men 120. First Alpha Flight. So those are my two mail calls. What else we got? Okay, so the next one's up. These are all the comics I got at my local half price books. You can see right on there what I paid for them. Nothing really spectacular, but some of them, one of them was a big surprise to find in there for the price I paid. But we have Ghost Machine number 1. As you can see, there's Geiger and the red coat over there on the cover. Red Goblin number 1. DC versus Vampires number 4. And number 3. I cannot remember if I picked these up yet. I have not updated my list of what I need. Tell me if anybody else ever does that. They buy a bunch in once, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll update it, and then you either just forget or you think you've updated it because you got in there and messed with it. I have not updated mine, but I got Justice League number 11, part of the Jim Lee run. And this was kind of cool, I thought, because I actually picked up, you'll see at the convention I picked up something, but we have the Infernal Man Thing, number 2, and Infernal Man Thing number 1. Arthur Adams covers. You know I love Arthur Adams. I'll show you some Arthur Adams cover in a minute. I guarantee you most of you will love. G.I. Joe Transformers number 2. G.I. Joe number 64 with this awesome Baroness or Pentor and the new Cobra Commander. This one I'm actually getting. I got the whole series already, but I wanted one I could read because the one I'm getting has the cover that people want. But Savage Tales number 7. This I picked up just for fun. I mean, it's in horrible shape. Definitely wasn't worth the $3 I spent probably, but it's Hanna-Barbera's Laugh Olympics number 6. But you know, it's freaking awesome. You got Scooby-Doo, you got Dynamite. I mean, you got everybody on there. Grape Ape, Yogi, Quick Draw McGraw, Huckleberry Hound, Captain Caveman. I mean, come on. And then, with these lovely Arthur Adams covers, we have Fear Itself, The Fearless. Fear Yourself, the Fear. The first one was number 8, I believe. Yeah, and then this is number 10. Again, Arthur Adams covers. Just love them. Love them. I get the tape off this one because you can't. It covers up the pretty cool thing. I'm not a big, this horror thing, but every now and then when I see one that I think is really cool, and I paid under $5 or something like this for this, but it's House of Secrets number 112 with the disembodied hands playing the piano and the devil and the little cloud. I mean, that's just a cool cover. Very nice. I have no idea who did it, but because I can't tell. If you guys know who did this, I wouldn't mind being told. But you can see that whoever signed it, it's like cut off their signature and stuff. So I don't know. Let's see. Do they show inside? Back then, did they tell you who did the cover art? The internal is Jason Alcala. Well, it kind of looks similar to the outside, so I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. I'm sure there's some place I can look up. Like I said, I grab these every now and then just when I see them cheap, and I think I like the covers. And then this last one is, see if people know it. If you don't know this, I paid $1.49 for this. It is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Issue number 30. And as you can tell, there's no autograph on the cover, but can you tell who did that artwork? Can you tell who did it? Let me see. Does it say on the inside who did it? I know who did it, but do you guys know who did it? And it does say on the inside. As you can see there, that's right, it's an Adam Hughes cover. I think this is the only Buffy Adams Hughes cover. I might be wrong, but if I am, tell me, because I'll find the rest. But Adam Hughes is hot right now because, I think he got hot at the same time as Dave Stevens did. I think they have kind of similar styles, really, but that is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Adam Hughes cover for $1.50. Who's going to pass that up? Seriously. Well, right next door to there is a comic store I go to on occasion, and they had this beauty up on the wall. Excuse me. This is the X-Men Hellfire Gala number 1, the Arthur Adams variant, and that is a gorgeous cover. You got the White Queen showing off her assets, I guess you would say. Just a gorgeous cover. I think it was a 1 in 25 variant. I'm not 100% sure. Feel free to tell me in the comments. Okay, so there's all the pickups from the local stores and everything. Now to get into my pickups from the con. And I'm going to go ahead and warn you, there's a lot of Campbell in it. I gotta get my Campbell fixed. Okay, I got right. Okay. So first up here, and on almost every vendor I bought from was doing 25% off the marked price. So another Buffy right off the bat. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Chaos Bleeds. And yes, that is a Campbell cover. Pretty freaking sweet. And then here's a big one. Marvel 2-in-1 number 1, The Thing and Man-Thing. Monster vs. Monster while the world trembles. I am so close in getting all these Man-Things. Like I said, I think I'm going to try to have enough money to take with me to Terrific Con. because I would really, really love to walk away over there with a Savage Tales #1 first appearance. Another book, another big book I needed from my run, Uncanny X-Men #134. This is in gorgeous shape. And I'll give you guys an update on how close I am to having that 94 to 544 run. Here we have another Man Thing. It's Adventures into Fear #11, The Hunter of Swamp. And this is my second copy of this, because I want to get one that I can display somewhere, but I don't want to mess up my run too. So, of course, it's The Night of the Laughing Dead, the Man Thing. And I tell you what, I went to every single person, and I found some of those records with the stories on it. Nobody had the Man Thing one. I'm telling you, I'm getting more and more envious of Mon Comics over there having that one. But I will find it. I will find it. Okay, next up we have the Danger Girl, the Dangerous Collection with the J. Scott Campbell cover. That's Rogue Butt. See, that's what Rogue's butt should look like in X-Men 97. Just saying. Just saying. Next we have Vampirella and the Scarlet Legion #1. They're their gorgeous J. Scott Campbell cover. Then we have Jean Grey #1, the variant J. Scott Campbell exclusive. Another gorgeous cover. We have Adventures into Fear #12. Another early Man Thing. Notice he's still brown. He turns green. This is Adventures into Fear #13. And I'm not sure if I had any of these Adventures in Fear already. I do have a few of them. But these were all in gorgeous condition. And I know the ones I have are not in that great of condition. So I figured if I double up, I don't really care because I like that beautiful condition. Here's a Howard the Duck. I got next to nothing because it had water damage on it. So I'm going to have to press it out and see what I can do. But it's Howard Duck #22, and of course, who's that? The Man Thing. May the farce be with you. Here we got #2 of the Danger Girl G.I. Joe crossover with the J. Scott Campbell cover. Got Lady Jane and Baroness, and I'm not sure who that is. Somebody refresh me because I don't remember. I was thinking it was Scarlet, but I don't remember Scarlet dressed in that provocatively. Another J. Scott Campbell, Danger Girl, and the Army of Darkness. And this is issue 2 of the same, Danger Girl and the Army of Darkness. And this is one of the variant covers. Next up we have the 2017 convention exclusive, Sheena, the Queen of the Jungle, with that Campbell cover and the gold. I don't know if I can get it to shine for you guys. There it goes. It shines. Gold foil foil. Absolutely great. This is a series that's incredibly hard to find. And I might have overpaid for this one. I don't know. I don't really care because literally I've looked everywhere for these. And I've not found any of the Elephant Men. The Elephant Men is the title. But J. Scott Campbell did some of the covers for it. This is Elephant Man Shots #1. And you can see there, J. Scott Campbell's got a thing with redheads. Hard to beat his Mary Jane or Jean Grey. Here we have the third appearance of the Man Thing in Kazar. Lord of the Jungle #13, Mark of the Man Thing. They're their gorgeous condition book. And like I mentioned, I thought it was funny. I found 1 and 2 at the other thing, and I went to the Half Price Books after I went to the the Fan Expo, the Retro Expo, where I found the number 3 at the Retro Expo. So I actually have the full set now, all Arthur Adams covers. Very happy about that. Oh, it was very coincidental, to be honest, because they didn't have the third one at the thing. It wasn't like I left it because I already gotten it. They literally didn't have it. Next up, we have Kevin Smith and Jonathan Lyle's Green Hornet. Number 1 with the J. Scott Campbell cover. And then we have the Damsels, number 1. J. Scott Campbell. Then we have the Rawhide Kid, number 5, with the J. Scott Campbell cover. So just for you saying, I don't get the cover just because there's girls. There's no girl on this. Well, maybe the horse is a girl. She is a sexy girl. No, I'm joking. But that's pretty good. Okay. My last 3 things I'm going to show you guys here. I got another copy of 268. After the discount, I paid $15 for this. I always pick it up. I don't know why. It's one of my addictions that comes. But every convention I've ever been to, Fan Expo, New York Comic Con, Emerald City Comic Con, for a long time now, I always look for this comic, and I buy it every time I find it. So I've gotten it at every single convention. Well, when I was walking around today, I only found one booth that had one, and they wanted like $55 for it, which is outlandish in my opinion. But I found this one, and it's got a little wear on it. It's not perfect, but I didn't want to break my streak. To get another Amazing Spider-Man, number 328. The Todd McFarlane crotch punch. Well, they say it's crotch, but he's punching him in the stomach. It's quite obvious, and I mean, you got. Like if you look at the distancing and stuff, that's not a crotch punch, but that's what they call it. So, streak alive. Trificon. Someone better have a decent, cheap copy, because if you guys break the streak, it'll be alive forever. Okay, and the last comic I have to show you, I gotta reseal it because I opened it up, but there was an artist there named Lauren Wright, and she does some of those risky covers and stuff like that. And I'm not, I mean, I've gotten some like the nudie covers and stuff like that, but you know, that's not something I aim for. I believe things need to be left to the imagination, even in the drawings. So when I saw this one, and when I saw all the ones that she had, I knew I actually have a couple of books of hers here already. And it was funny because when we were talking, she was like mentioning some of the stuff she'd done. And I was like, I knew your work. But Lauren Wright, she got me this. I mean, I bought this, and you can see her beautiful signature right there. Absolutely gorgeous comic, and the title of this comic is The Devil's Misfits. This is issue number 1, so always support your indie stuff if you can. That's where some of the good stuff comes from. If you don't believe me, remember TMNT was an indie comic. So there you go. Look at that. And there you guys go, have it. That's my birthday weekend haul. Tell me what you guys liked, what you didn't like. If you would, I'd really appreciate if you take 2 seconds out of your day. Do it for my birthday. Get that like button. Hit it. Hit the notification bell, because I know people who are sub to my things that I've talked to, and they're like, oh, when you ever put a new thing? I'm like, I've put out like 7 things since you told me the last one you watched. So people, the notifications don't get put out. I don't know. But I would really appreciate it if you guys would just hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends, family. Also, the CBC Awards, I believe is what it's coming out soon. And somebody nominated me, which somebody was a sweetheart. I did not nominate myself. I didn't realize that stuff was going on yet, but somebody did nominate me. So hey, when the things come, you like my channel, please go over there and vote for me. I'd appreciate it. Maybe get some more people out here watching the channel. Help me start growing again. And that's it, guys. That's all I got for you. Please check in with your friends, family, loved ones. Make sure they're okay. Make sure they know you're okay. I say that every video, and people think it is the most sincere thing ever. Mental health is overlooked in this country so widely. As being a combat veteran, I know this firsthand. I do have the semicolon tattoo. Speak out for suicidal awareness, stuff like that. So please, actually check in with your friends, family, make sure they're okay. Don't want to have that regret over your head. And as always, guys, don't forget, honest to goodness, collect yourself, collectors. Have a good day. Peace.